Welcome to Timeless Words. Today we explore the wisdom of Socrates, the father of Western philosophy. Though he never wrote a single book, his words and teachings, preserved by his students like Plato, have shaped human thought for over 2,000 years. Socrates believed in questioning everything, seeking truth, and living a life of virtue. His quotes remain as powerful today as they were in ancient Athens. Let us reflect on the timeless words of Socrates. The unexamined life is not worth living. This is perhaps his most famous quote. Socrates reminds us that true living is not just about existing, but about seeking meaning, truth, and self-understanding. A life without reflection is empty. I know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing. For Socrates, wisdom began with humility. The awareness of our ignorance opens the door to learning. The proud think they know everything. The wise know they have much to learn. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. This timeless reminder calls us to rise above gossip and trivial matters. True growth comes from exchanging ideas, not tearing others down. Let him who would move the world first move himself. Change begins within. Socrates teaches us that before we try to fix society or others, we must first transform ourselves. To find yourself, think for yourself. Independence of thought was at the heart of his philosophy. He encouraged people not to blindly follow tradition or authority, but to seek truth through their own reason. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Here, Socrates reminds us that desire is endless. Happiness does not come from constant wanting, but from appreciating what we already have. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. Money fades, possessions vanish, but knowledge endures. Socrates shows us where true treasure lies, in wisdom. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. Curiosity sparks growth. To question, to wonder, to seek, that is the first step to wisdom. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. Socrates understood the poison of jealousy. It eats away at the heart, leaving only bitterness. Instead, he teaches us to cultivate gratitude. Be as you wish to seem. Authenticity matters. Socrates believed we should not only look virtuous, but truly be virtuous. Our actions must match our words. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. For him, teaching was not about memorizing facts, but awakening the spark of curiosity within the soul. True learning inspires. It does not merely instruct. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. How often do we rush from one task to another without reflection? Socrates warns that endless busyness can leave life hollow. Balance is essential. An unexamined idea is not worth holding. Just as life must be questioned, so too must our beliefs. Blind faith or inherited opinions without scrutiny are fragile. Truth must be tested. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. Facing trial and execution, Socrates spoke of death with courage. To him, death was not to be feared, but perhaps a passage to something greater. The secret of happiness is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Socrates shows us the path of simplicity. Happiness is not in abundance, but in learning to value the small and essential things. Socrates' wisdom is as sharp today as it was in ancient Greece. He teaches us that the search for truth, humility, and virtue are the pillars of a meaningful life. His questions, more than his answers, shaped philosophy itself. As you reflect on his words, ask yourself, Do you live an examined life? Do you seek truth beyond appearances? And do you strive to align who you seem to be with who you truly are? At Timeless Words, we believe that wisdom from the past lights our path in the present. Thank you for joining us in exploring the timeless quotes of Socrates. If you found inspiration in his words, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves wisdom. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and remember, the unexamined life is not worth living.